Hi, welcome back to episode two of Northeast Eats. Today we're going to be making some apple danishes. I'm Isaiah.
I'm Courtney.
I'm Shy.
I'm Sora.
And Courtney, what are we going to be doing first?
We're going to be making the dough. 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast and a 1/4 cup of sugar into the water. And then we're going to whisk it until the yeast dissolves. You're going to set it aside to bloom. And then you're going to put the salt with the flour and grate 7 ounces of butter. Okay, now we're going to smush the butter into the flour into like pea-size pieces. Okay, then we're going to pour in the yeast mixture, the milk, and 1 egg. Okay, so now you're gonna take the dough and you're gonna let it chill for 6 to 7 minutes in the fridge.
After your dough is chilled, it should look something like this. Then we're gonna lightly put a good amount of flour down on our bench because our dough is sticky. We're also gonna put some flour on top just to make sure our dough doesn't stick to our rolling pin as we roll. We're gonna roll it kind of into a rectangle. Then you have to fold it into 3 ways. You're gonna take the top side and fold it. Then we're gonna take the bottom side and you're gonna fold it over. You're gonna put some more flour on it so it doesn't stick to you, and you're gonna roll it up. Then you're gonna fold it again. Then you're gonna put it back in the fridge for it to chill.
We're going to roll it out to an 8 by 20 inch rectangle. Once we have our dough rolled out 8 by 20, we're just going to cut it in half first. And then with a ruler, you're just going to measure, and the pieces are going to be 2 1/2. And then just cut off the ends. After you finish cutting out and rolling the dough, you're gonna put it aside so the dough can proof. Now I'm gonna hand it to Sora to make our apple filling.
So while that heats up, you're gonna measure out 2 tablespoons of butter and a teaspoon of cinnamon. I added in our 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and after we give that a nice little mix, we're gonna add in apples. It's okay, use fresh apples. Sliced, chopped, I used around 4 of them. You would want like an equivalent of 4 cups. And you're just gonna give it a nice mix. Make sure that it's evenly coated. I'm gonna add in 1/3 cup of sugar and 3 tablespoons of water. You're gonna wanna let it sit, cover it and let it sit for around 4 to 6 minutes as they soften. And what we're gonna do to help that and help to make it thicker is make a nice little slurry. A slurry is cornstarch and water mixture. 2 teaspoons water, 4 teaspoons of cornstarch. The mixture is a little bit watery, but that's what the slurry is for. You're gonna pour this in. So after your apples cook, they're gonna be nice and thick. So once you do that, you're gonna pour your apples into a different bowl. You're gonna let that cool in the fridge for a while.
And then here's our dough that we had before. You're gonna take one of the pieces, put your 2 fingers in flour, and kind of make a little divot, like a little well. You're gonna grab a teaspoon of your filling. And then once you're done, you're gonna transfer it back to your sheet tray. And then you're just gonna repeat with the rest of them.
So now that we're done filling, we're gonna put them in our preheated to 400 degrees oven.
But while those bake, we're gonna start on our icing that's gonna go on top. Here we have some powdered sugar. And next we have milk and vanilla. And you're just gonna do this little mix. So once we have our mixture or icing, we're gonna pour it into a little piping bag. And now Sora's just gonna ice them with like a little bit of drizzle. And there you have it. We have our apple danishes with some icing on top. We wanted to say thank you so much for watching episode 2 of Northeast Eats. This is our last episode since we are seniors and we're gonna be passing on to the sophomores. Good luck, sophomores. I'm Isaiah.
I'm Shai.
I'm Courtney.
I'm Sora.
And that's it. See ya.